Hello all, this is a video on proper paper formatting for the class. I included a discussion on this on a longer video on assignments, grading, and paper margins and formatting, but if you just want to learn about how to do this, this is a video for you on this one topic. Okay, so when you open a Microsoft Word document, it defaults you to a specific format. The margins it generally defaults to which are 1 inch around, are correct if it defaults you to this. However, it doesn't give you the right paragraph spacing, line spacing, font, and font size. So I'm going to show you how to change that. For those of you that don't know how to do it, here it is. Again, my high-tech method of swinging the webcam around. Alright, so here's a Word document. Here's what it defaults to. What you'll want to do, I think, to make sure you're safe, is highlight the cursor, the sort of first text space, to make sure you get it all, and change everything. You won't have to worry about the font changing if you put the cursor in the wrong space. Up here, you'll change what the font is. You'll change it from what it defaults to Times New Roman. Make sure everything you turn in is in Times New Roman. Okay? The next thing you'll do is change it from 11-point font to 12-point font. Okay? If it's 14-point font, you'll get counted off, and I'll be able to tell. Don't worry, I'm good at noticing formatting issues. The next thing you'll want to look at is line and paragraph spacing, this little box here. If you click on it, you'll see what it's defaulted to. That is not what you want to use. You'll want to use 2.0 spacing. That's also known as double spacing. So click on that. Alright, now you have a double spaced paper. The next thing you'll want to do is the new version of Word defaults you to having an extra space in between paragraphs. You're going to want to remove that extra space in between the paragraphs. So you'll click on this same icon again, and you'll go down, and here's where it says remove space after paragraph. You'll want to click on that, and when you hit the enter key to start a new paragraph, it will remove an extra space, or it won't add in the extra space that it defaults to, and it'll keep the entire paper evenly double spaced throughout it. When you get done, the correct formatting should look something like this. This is a paper I wrote in undergrad that I used as an example of what the proper citation for this class will be. You'll see here the only thing I did was I put my name at the top, and I put a title for the paper. You don't necessarily need to have titles in this class. Just your name at the top, and maybe if you want to, the assignment, that's it. Those can be single spaced if you notice it is here. And then you'll go into the paper. You notice here it's double spaced. And let me get you to a good paragraph mark where you can tell very easily. If you notice here, it's double spaced. And when you hit enter to go to a new paragraph, it is still double spaced. There's no extra space in here. You want to make sure that's the way your paper is set up. If it's not, I'll count off for it. You may ask or may wonder why I'm so particular on this, making sure you get the formatting correctly or correct, and doing it the way I ask you to. That's because one, there's just correct ways to format papers. The style we're going to be using in this class, that's the way you want to format it. We are not using MLA. Don't try to format your paper in an MLA style format. And frankly, one of the job skills everybody needs to learn is how to manipulate a Word document and do the most basic functions in Word. Everybody coming into this class should know how to change font in a Word document, change your paragraph spacing, your line spacing, your font size in a Word document. But I recognize some may not know how to do that. It's something, though, again, you absolutely must learn for any job or most jobs you'll have in the future, and it's something very simple to do. So I am going to, one of my pet projects, things that I'm going to sort of hound on this semester, make sure everybody knows how to do that. And again, if you don't have those 1-inch margins, if you have larger margins or smaller margins, you'll be counted off. If you don't have the correct format in the paper, I'll also count off. A lot of people, to make their paper look longer, will try and get away with 1.1 margins or 1.2 margins. I've been doing this, writing papers for more than 10 years at a college level, and I've been using 1-inch margins for at least 15 years or so. I know what 1-inch margins look like on a paper, and I can tell pretty instantly if you've used even 1.1-inch margins. I will take out a ruler if I think it's not 1-inch margins and actually measure. Of course, everything you submit, I want you to submit to me either on Moodle or through email as an electronic document, so I'll be able to check anyway. Also, to avoid people shortening or making their margins larger so there's less words on each page to make their paper look longer, I've also included word count guidelines in all the papers, so keep that in mind. I hope this helps. Go over margins. If you had any questions or didn't know what to do, you can always go to the Writing Center to get help with this. Go to the library and ask somebody there, ask a classmate, or you can email or call and ask me how to do it. It might be better if we're in person and I show you how to do it, but I can also talk to you over the phone. I've talked with many people over the phone with computer problems. I just hope you don't have a Mac. If you have a Mac, unless you have the Microsoft Office suite, I may not know what to do. I hope this helps, and good paper writing. Bye.